Hi, my name is Michael Fleshaw, and for my service learning project, I decided to work at Volunteers for America, located at the Five Point districts in Denver. I'm actually a new resident to Denver, but I am not unfamiliar with service work. Growing up in a Catholic household, we were always volunteering. With me and my family, were always volunteering with random things throughout DC. Um, I thoroughly enjoyed my experience working at Volunteers for America. I met some great people who were able to take the time to show me around and get me comfortable and familiar with the setting and the jobs that I was responsible for the period of time that I was there. Volunteers for America is a great organization that is a national nonprofit faith-based organization that helps those in need. Their goal is to help those who need guidance towards finding their full potential. This location is a very popular spot for homeless groups because they can receive up to 3 meals a day every day of the week. Um, this organization helps more than 200,000 Coloradans every year. It began and started in 1896, helping and not discluding the homeless, at-risk youth, the elderly, people seeking affordable housing, domestic abuse victims, and many low-income families. They are a faith-based organization that uses their service to help the needy through exceedingly effective programs throughout the Colorado region. Um, the administrative services for Volunteers for America are located at 2660 Larimer Street, Denver, Colorado, 80205. If you're interested in learning more about this organization or have questions about volunteering, you can call the number 303-297-0408 or email them at info@voacolorado.org. The official mission statement for Volunteers of America is the mission of Volunteers of America Colorado branch is to identify and serve the basic needs of the most vulnerable individuals and families within the community. So I started my learning process at this job by first identifying what I thought would be a good experience for me. And I've always, as I said, believe service is really important. I found Volunteers for America organization actually quite easily online and was able to sign up for food service through their website also very, very easily. Everyone there I met was super friendly. The woman in charge, Pamela Willis, right here. This is us at the end of the day. I'll show you that picture at the end of the video again. She was super helpful and super nice. She was helping me and my fellow volunteer, Anon, that you just saw in that picture, feel right at home when we got there. Super nice, as I said. She showed us all the protocol for the entrances to the building, which is super important. The protocol for opening and closing all the doors, as well as making sure I found out the identification if I saw anyone walking in and out of places they weren't supposed to go. Um, uh, I learned about the cleaning materials to use and where to clean after we served. I got there actually early, so she asked me to do some paperwork. Anon and I were shown out to correctly type in all the information that was given to us from these sign-in sheets that the individuals had to sign when they first came into the building. It was these sign-in sheets were used to identify the demographic population of all the clients that were coming in each and every day for each meal, also for their church services as well. I also found this quite hard because of the handwriting, and but Mrs. Willis, she helped me through it because she told me that the things that I could do, whether it was something I couldn't read or something that was left blank actually. So she helped me through that. I was then brought into the kitchen where I would be serving. I learned about what it was going to be like and what I was supposed to serve and how much to put on each tray. I also learned that that this was going to be a little bit complicated sometimes because there could be a little bit craziness that ensues when you're handing out the food. So there is a service line, but there was one moment where the workers that actually deal with this aggressive gentleman who was trying to cut in the line, There was also a woman who was being harassed for having a dog in the building, but as long as the pets are not aggressive, I've learned that this wasn't an issue, and so they handled that too. I think that this type of that learning this process of service gives one like a for sure sense of connection to their fellow man. That's another reason why I think it's just so important for everyone to at least try volunteering every once in a while, just to get a sense of it. If it's for you, if it's not, it's okay too. But it can be easy to just dismiss a homeless person when you're walking down the street, and look away and discuss like they're dirty or whatever. But when discussing from an ecological standpoint, these people are just like us, and they're people that have problems too. So I think that this helping people, someone like getting something to eat, is just like the most simple thing. So this job focused on the individual at a personal level. Like you met person to person, and the communication at that close of a level, I think that that helps them communicate more easily and find out exactly how Volunteers of America can help them in whatever situation they're in. I was also able to see a donation room, which is full of men's and women's clothing that is available to anyone at any time who needs anything. We got this one fellow a pair of boots because he was just walking around in socks. This was a fantastic experience, and it's a good way to show compassion by focusing on the individual's experiences and needs at that present moment while he's there. This type of system would be placed under a microsystem within the ecological systems model, representing the most direct contact of an individual. They're speaking in person, getting to know each other and what their issues are right at that moment, and seeing what they can do to help solve that issue or help them, guide them in the right direction, whether it's finding housing or finding a place to get off of drugs or alcohol. That is the direct purpose of this process of healing and recovery at Volunteers for America. And as I said, I had a great experience working with them for those few hours that I was there, but I do not see myself finding like a career in that path. I could see myself volunteering again, but I think that I'm set on my path. I want to work with children, and I'm actually starting this internship in the fall through the Next Gen program with the University of Denver, University of Colorado Denver, through the Denver public school system. So I'm going to be working at a school called the Center for Talent Development in mid-August, end of August. So I'm pretty excited for that. Thank you, and I will show you that picture one more time before I end this video. Me, Anon, and Mrs. Willis with one of the old pictures. Is I guess where she likes to take all the photos in front of this old original Volunteers for America photo. Pretty cool. So thank you again, and goodbye.